Good morning. I'm happy to say I'm headed out to the CDT this morning. I'm so excited. I was out on the CDT in 2023 and made it up to Grants, did a nice lash that year. And then this last year I went to Kilimanjaro. So back to the CDT this summer, gonna pick up in Grants, and my goal is to get it into Colorado. I'm doing it a little different this time, which I'm super excited about. I was worried about, I have limited time to go out, so I was worried about finishing in the middle of nowhere. And I said this to Maverick, and he's like, hey, how about I just drive out, because he's already hiked this area, knows it well, and he used to live there in New Mexico for a while, and I will slack pack you. I'm like, what? He goes, yeah, then you can make better miles, you can, and then it doesn't matter where you finish. I'm like, really? And so that's what I'm doing. He's already driven out there. He got there day before yesterday. I was supposed to get there yesterday, but there was an issue with my flight, so I had to rebook for today. And so I'm gonna fly out. He'll pick me up at the airport and take me to the trailhead, and I'm gonna be on trail today. I'm so excited, looking forward to it. See you along the way. Happy trails. Well, I made it on trail. Had a super early morning flight and made it into Albuquerque. Maverick picked me up and brought me out here to the trailhead at Grants. And I'm gonna do 15 miles today, kind of my warm-up day. And I'm so glad to be back on trail. It's so beautiful. So here I go. That 2 miles up that I just did, the first 2 miles were brutal. Oh my gosh, I think I was ever gonna make it up here. Oh, no trail legs, first day, and climbing. It looks like I have a flat section here, kind of flattish section for the next 4 miles, so maybe I can make up some time. And now there's a nice breeze up here on this mesa, so that'll help cool it off. It was sweltering coming up that steep pitch, but still glad to be out here. I'd rather be here than anywhere else. Feeling like I'm caught in this vicious cycle. I think I got overheated and I'm having a hard time cooling down, and it's made me sick to my stomach, which means I'm having a hard time eating, which means I don't have any calories, and so it's hard to move. I finally stopped at 3:30 because it was just so stinking hot, and got under this tree here. Decided to lay down, take a nap, which I did, and hopefully the temperature will drop. The wind has picked back up, which is nice. I feel cooler. So I'm gonna try to eat something and see if I can't move because I'm getting ready to go uphill again. And I gotta make it up that hill. So we'll see how it goes. In the Grand Canyon, where the heat exhaustion is a real thing and happens all the time, they have all these signs that says, "Don't be a Victor vomit." And it talks about making sure you get a lot of fluids and know your limits, blah, 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 blah. Well, I'm a Vicky vomit today. I cannot believe I just threw up. So I'm gonna lay here and rest. I still have 5.5 miles to go. I have water, so I'm gonna just let it keep cooling off and make my way the last little bit. I know I can do it. Worst case scenario, I just sleep out under the stars tonight. And I'm prepared to do that if I have to. But I feel better after throwing up. But I'm gonna let it keep cooling off. So, never a dull moment. I feel better since throwing up. I've done 1.5 miles. And I was able to get hold of Maverick. And so he's gonna hike my way with cold water, because I don't have any cold water, of course, which I'm looking forward to that. But also there's a trough that's supposed to have some clear, cool water in 2 miles. So that'll give me a chance to like dunk my hat and that kind of stuff and get my core cooled off a little more. So just plugging along. Random place for water cache. There was about 3/4 of a liter left, so I grabbed it. The trail provides. The bummer thing about these last 3 or 4 miles, these last 4 miles, is there's a 1,000-foot elevation gain. I feel like the tortoise. But I'll make it. Ended up doing 12.7 miles today, all is well. Thank goodness Maverick brought me some nice cold water. Really appreciate that. That helped a lot. But I'm exhausted, so I'm going right to bed. I'll fill you in more later on plans for tomorrow to not get sick. Good night. I was so exhausted last night by the time I got into camp. And it was like 9:30 when I finished. And I went straight to bed. I didn't even eat. I know I should have, but I did drink. That helped. We cowboy camped here, which was so nice. There was a beautiful, wonderful breeze. The stars were amazing last night. And there was a beautiful sunrise, but I was waking up on and off for the sunrise. I'll do a better job tomorrow getting the sunrise. I was hiking on the PCT and it was really hot. Like I had days where it was 100 day after day after day. And I'd get up early, I would hike, take a long break at the heat of the day. And then I would go again when it started cooling off. I'm going to do the same today. I'm not getting a super early start because Maverick got up and made bacon and eggs and bacon egg burrito. So, and that was delicious. And I have about 11 miles of trail, and then I'll get to a road. And then the rest of the day is a road walk. So that'll work out good. He's going to meet me at that 11-mile marker and for lunch, and then I can assess water and how I'm feeling, and then it'll just be a road walk the rest of the day. So a dirt road walk. So looking forward to getting on trail this morning. I do want to say a big happy birthday to my son, my youngest son. I have 3 sons and a daughter. And he was born in Alaska. And he was born on the summer solstice, which is a big deal in Alaska. And today he is climbing Matt Peak, which starts at about, I don't know, 300 feet above sea level and goes up to about 6,000 feet. And when you get to the top, it is so gorgeous. You can see like 11 glaciers in a 360 from there. So one of my favorite climbs. So it should be a beautiful day. So happy birthday, Spencer. Love you. And I'd be remiss if I didn't say hello to my granddaughter, Lucy. Hi, Lucy. Whoop. Hi, Lucy. She's excited for me to post my first video. So, hey, Lucy and her little brother, Wes. All's well here on the CDT. I just spent 40 minutes off trail. That was a bummer. Down there around that spring, I was using Far Out. I don't know if it froze or what. Anyway, made a wrong turn. And then after a while, I'm like, this doesn't seem right. So I pulled up on X because I'm using that as well this time. And sure enough, it was helpful and got me back on trail. So 40 minutes gone, but it's all right. I have this nice little Forest Service road to walk up. I'm gonna enjoy it. It's pretty in here. These pines are so beautiful. I have never used the social part of Far Out, and I just realized that Maverick sent me a message yesterday on Far Out, and so that dropped a pin, and I thought that was me. That's why I wasn't moving. I just found me. So I am gonna move along here. I'm so excited because I've done, I thought I still had a whole nother climb to do, but I think I've done all the bigger climbs for today and just gently kind of rolling downhill from here on out. So that's good. And so hopefully I can make up for some lost time after getting lost back there because I wasn't looking at the right dot. Live and learn. Live and learn. It is so pretty here. It's gorgeous. Yummy to eat, and I am ready to put some miles in before it gets too late. And this is the road I have. today. So hopefully I can make good time. I just saw a coyote cross the road and it went off into the wood. That was pretty cool. I saw some mule deer earlier this morning. I jumped them when, first thing in the morning. I saw a cow. And then they have these squirrels here. They have these really long ears. They're big too, and they are fast. There's something else. So yeah, that coyote went off like right over in there. Pretty cool. Another day in the books, 17 miles. Cowboy camping again, kind of, in the back of the truck. This is so much easier than setting up a tent. So, and watching the sunset. It was a good day. Didn't get sick. That was the best part of the day. And that nice hour-long nap was also awesome. And just saw a lot of wildlife today, so that was pretty cool. Happy trails.